Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of No Foul Zone Reacts.
Yes,
It's your girl
sir.
LA.
It's DJ Delboy in the building. What's happening?
What's happening, people? We're gonna dive right into it. But before we get into the reacts, of course, we it will be remiss of us, even though this is not the courtside report, and even though it's not basketball related, it would be remiss of us not to offer our condolences and send love and prayers to the family of Diogo Jota and his brother Andrè Silva, who tragically passed away in a car accident in Spain.
Sad.
It's a sad day in the football world. It's a sad day for Portugal fans. It's a sad day for Liverpool fans. So yeah, we would honestly be remiss if we didn't talk about that. I believe he got married like 2 weeks ago to
Oh,
his high school sweetheart. Yeah,
man.
man, he was a father of three. Like it's such a sad situation all around.
So sad. I hope the
Such a
club
sad.
and, honor him well in the next upcoming games and stuff.
Oh, for
And,
sure.
and they do something for the kids because the sad part is about when people pass, like, a lot of times we honor the person, but we forget they left behind a legacy of
Yeah,
children, you know,
yeah,
and we got to honor them as much as they want us to honor, like they would honor them themselves, but
for sure.
it's sad. Very
Definitely.
sad.
I know he has three kids. I believe his wife just had another baby. I think it was a baby girl. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But and like I said, he just got married 2 weeks ago to his high school sweetheart. So I can't imagine the pain that she must be feeling. His family must be feeling. To lose both your sons. Tragically, it's something.
Hmm.
So again, sending love, prayers, and condolences to to Portugal fans, to Liverpool fans. I myself am a Liverpool fan, so yeah, this one hits a little hard, you know.
Yeah, felt
Um,
that, bro. Definitely.
Felt it, but before we get into, we have a lot to talk about. But before we get into the foul zone funnies, we have to talk about the Diddy trial.
All right,
Let's just all let out a collective
just let out a
sigh.
sigh of like, what in the entire fuckity fuck is happening?
Not fuckity fuck.
No, because it's like, no, honestly, on real shit, right? We all talk about, you know, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Diddy, all these black men who've been idolized in the early 90s, early 2000s as stars and, Hall of Famers or whatever in their fields, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now they're up here like Epstein having all these cases and, everything going on and molestation and all this other stuff. And him beat the RICO charge is wild.
Him beating, and not only beating the RICO charge, man, but also beating the testimony with over 30 witnesses, including Cassie. Like,
Including
I mean, including
video.
Cassie's
Who
video
was this man?
evidence.
Who was this man's lawyer,
Video
bro? I
evidence,
need,
man.
I need
Apparently,
information, bro.
apparently it was the same lawyer, or I don't know if it was his head lawyer, if you will, but or he was a part of his legal team, but he was the same lawyer that got Thugger, Young Thug, off the RICO case as well. So
Man, I'm telling
I
you,
think
man.
I think his name is Brian Steele, I believe. I could be wrong.
That
Um,
man is a legend in, what I'm saying, allegations, because
like
there's all different types of allegations of new people coming out, and it wasn't no more allegations. This was real stuff. This is really happened. It traumatized people. It traumatized Cassie. It traumatized children. Gallons of baby oil for what?
but
For what? It was.
his was bothering me, right? And I'll be the first to. I know. I think we've had this discussion before about separating or trying to separate the artist from the art or the artist from the work, right?
Right.
And honestly, I can't. It's in this particular because it's been so much. Like before, like I'll admit that before we were joking about Diddy and things like that. But I will be very honest with you. I thought I saw this man going to prison. I thought he had a
Listen,
solid case. I saw him going to prison. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like even though he got, I think he was sentenced, not sentenced, but he his verdict was, I think it was like three not guilty and two guilty. Um,
right? But the two guilty
guilty.
still is.
Yeah, the
It's
the,
10
the,
years
the two
apiece.
guilty is, yeah, like, so he can still end up serving time. Well,
He
actually,
can
no,
still
he will
do.
end up serving time.
He will be end up serving time for them
Right.
the two ones they found guilty because what was it,
Hmm.
prostitution and across the
Prostitution
state borders or something.
and what was the other one? Prostitution and, oh my gosh, let me hold on.
It was another one, but I'm telling you, I'm being dead serious, bro. Like to get off, you was expected to get 50 years and you got 20. Like count yourself lucky. And then on top of that, they didn't. My thing is, how did he come out on bail? Because they was like, they're not even gonna set you a bail. You try
No,
to run the
he's
first time.
yeah. I think the judge actually denied him bail, so
Yeah,
he's
they
gonna
took
remain
forever
in.
to deny that man bail.
Yeah.
It was from like they found him guilty like 8 o'clock. They didn't determine bail till like 4 o'clock that afternoon. They was wasting state money time, bro. They're like, well, we're gonna wait. The judge like, I'm gonna wait till most judges be like, I'll wait till after recess or I'll wait till after lunch to set the sentence bail. This man waited till 4 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock to be like, oh, I'm gonna sentence bail now, huh?
Yo,
You said guilty at 8 o'clock in the morning. What took you 8 hours to do, bro?
bro, I
So
honestly, like,
he said,
that
I'm gonna
was
milk this.
gut punch, man. I was actually, so I was at work. I was
Oh
at
gosh,
work. But his was crazy, right? Like, I mean, where I work, so of
right, right.
course we have it all over the screens. So I was coming out of the bathroom, I think, and because the screens are right, or the TVs are right
Right
in the
there.
lobby area. As soon as I came out the bathroom and hit that corner, I'm looking at the TV like, for real, and I'm standing there for like a good 10 minutes, just, huh?
Like,
Like, that
nah,
was
we
my
all.
immediate reaction, bro.
I
Like when it
listen. The
popped up on CNN.
documentaries,
Oh my god, man.
the to be 50 Cent revealed documentaries, videotapes, and everything. We didn't take this into evidence. No, none of this was evidence. This man got off. Oh my gosh.
Bro, it's, I don't know.
The
It's
whole
such
thing with
it's
Justin Bieber and so many people, was like, oh yeah, he did that to Diddy, or Diddy did that to him, or whatever the case. What?
Diddy done did it. Diddy did it. I don't care
And it
what nobody
still
say. He
got
did. He
off.
did it.
Listen,
It still got
honestly,
off, bro.
this is giving how OJ got off. Remember OJ's case?
If it don't fit, you
OJ,
must quit.
if it don't fit, it must have quit. Listen,
It's
but the
crazy,
shoe
man.
fit on this man. I don't know what to tell you. The shoe fit.
Oh, it definitely fit. It
It
definitely
fit.
fit.
It was snug. It was
It
snug. It
definitely
was
fit.
room left for the big toe. It fit. What are you talking about? Like, it don't make no sense. Him having all that baby oil, him having a record of sex tapes, him losing his lawyer because his lawyer knew he was going to lose mid, bro. If
Mid
I'm getting
trial.
tried for mid trial, if I'm getting tried for something, and my lawyer says I quit, I can't tell nobody what you did because of client confidentiality, whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I quit, and as I quit, the only reason I'm quitting is because I know I'm gonna lose this month. I'm not taking the case. I'm gonna be the laughing stock for the rest of the near future because no one's gonna forget about this. This case is up there with the OJ case. Everybody and their mama remember the OJ case. I can't say for these new generation kids, but you know,
Yeah.
so yeah.
And that, what OJ case was. Let me look that up. I feel like OJ case when I was like a kid, and I still remember that. I
Listen,
still remember that, man.
I
But I
wasn't, I
mean,
wasn't, I wasn't a part of it, but it was brought up into shows. It was brought up in comedy. It was brought up
mhm.
in our generation, and it's still people were taking the mick out of Diddy. It's gonna be people taking the mick out of Diddy even further. So
it was in
I'm
1995.
just
How old was I?
1990. See,
It was in
we in
1995.
2025, and people still know where they was
I'm
when they
sorry.
heard.
Actually, the trial started January 24th and it ended in October of 1995. But yeah,
I was what,
that's man. That's what I'm saying. I'm
six?
trying to figure out
I
how
was
old was I?
six.
Like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I was six.
5 or 6. But I think what's disturbing for me is the people that were celebrating the fact that he got off. And I'm gonna be very honest, man. If you were celebrating, not saying you in particular, but I'm talking about my immediate circle or my people that may watch this.
Hmm.
If you were celebrating his him getting acquitted, I'm sorry. I might have to look at you a little differently. Because bro, you had evidence. Just say you hate women at this point. Just say you hate women.
Listen, listen.
This
It's the
man was
evidence.
beating Cassie to a pulp, bro. To a pulp, man.
Dragged her a block and a half to a
Dragged her.
hotel room, and we
Video
not
evidence.
and that wasn't the only video. That was not the only video. We like, come on, man, come on. This
And
is
then
this is
I know some people were trying they were trying to defend him and say, oh well, she took the 20 mil and because she charged him for it or she made it known and then like she got like he paid her off I think within like 24 or 48 hours. But my thing is like I get it. If I can stop my abuser from abusing somebody else or make them pay both financially and physically, I'm
why
gonna do
not?
it. I'm gonna do
Exactly.
it, man, because like honestly, it's to the point where I'm sorry, we gotta start holding these people accountable.
Oh yeah, for
Honestly.
sure. Because with and it's not just black people.
Hmm.
With people who have money, they think they're above the law in so many different ways. Like if this was a regular dude, if this was a Mexican, this wouldn't be head news, but he will be guilty for all five of them charges. This was a Mexican. If Diddy was out Papa instead of out Diddy, like come on.
And the thing is, right? Like, hey, man, y'all can judge me if you want to for what I'm about to say. I'm okay. Like, listen, I get he was a freaky dude. Let's be for real. He was a freaky dude. All right. And hey, man, if what hey if that's your thing, ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Just keep
But
it to yourself.
to no, not even that. Just to a certain extent, you gotta have some type of conscience when it comes to what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if you want to have freak offs, whatever you want to call them, and orgies, hey man, but have some type of what's the word that I'm looking for? Like some type of consent. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
No,
that's
but
just that's
this is
crazy, man.
this is my honest belief, and I've probably said this before. This is my honest belief. I think, and if I haven't said this before, then cool. But I probably said it to my wife one time. What I believe, my personal opinion, my personal belief, is the rate of sexual partners these millionaires, actors, actresses, ball players all can get is that easy for them. Where sex now is not, it's like meh. It's like drinking water because it's so easy to them.
Yeah,
For the common folk, us who
us
have to,
commoners,
us commoners who have
you
to
gotta pay
fight,
for the
go to a bar, take a girl
yeah,
out,
man.
treat them nice, buy them flowers, buy them a cup of chocolate, buy a cup of coffee, and maybe get some nookie at the end of it. Maybe not. It's a girl's option. It's not even up to us no more, right?
Nope.
It's her opinion, and she says no. We gotta back off.
You
Now,
gotta
when
you
the
gotta respect
actors
it.
and actresses, yeah, we gotta respect it. When the actors and actresses and stuff can just walk into a place, because I've seen it firsthand. I've seen it. I was doing security for Fabulous. When he came to Bermuda, I was doing
Oh
security.
yeah, I remember you told me this story. Yeah,
Listen, I was there
yeah.
at the. He was in the back. He had his own VIP tent and everything, all his condiments, whatever. I was here. Girls were. The show's ended. The concert's done. The entourage, not even the main dude, not even Fabulous. The entourage was like, "Yeah, two of them. The girl in the red, not you, her. Yeah, come on, let's go." And they went back to the hotel. And I swear on the Bible today, ain't no one can tell me, oh, we didn't do nothing. Ain't nobody can tell me. The girl could have walked out of the room herself and like, oh, we just sat there and played cards all night. Bullshit. Okay? Bullshit. I call
Cap,
bullshit. So
cap.
my thing is this, right? When people had it so easy,
Mhm.
so easy, they start to take on different fetishes, different kinks, different stuff to do. You know, different. Oh, you know what? I've never had a girl do this to me. Let me do that. And Diddy's the perfect person. To be like, hey, Diddy will sit there. He's like, have you had a girl do this to you? No, I haven't. Come, let's go in the back. I'm gonna show you this girl. She'll do it for you for $500, and video it. And then when he do it, you don't want no one else. You don't want your fans to know, your mama to know, your daddy to know. You don't want no one to know. But he got the video. So now he blackmailing you. Make sure you come through next time because I put this video out and let it all hang out. And he did that to so many people, officials, government officials, actors, music people, producers, rappers, Justin Bieber. Like, come on, he's got so many people on his blacklist row. I can't even say payroll on his blacklist row. Like, come on.
Yeah, man. Either way, it's honestly, I did not see that coming with regards to
Did
his
not.
trial. I did not see that coming, man. Truly did not. But moving on to the next topic. I know we're a little late talking about this, but we actually
We
wanted
still
to
got to
talk
talk
about
about
it
it.
last week. Yeah, we still gotta talk about it because it's look, bro. We can have we can both have our opinions, but so we're talking about B Simone,
Oh
and
yes.
as I'm sure some have already know or they have already seen, on her podcast, Let's Try This Again, B Simone broke down over having to shop at A&M instead of Bloomingdale's due to financial strain. Um, but before we touch on that, I actually want to touch on her best friend. Right? It was a clip in there that B Simone or Shekinah, sorry, was talking about that she was going through a hard time without the support and backing
Mm-hmm.
um, of B Simone, and um, a lot of people were saying like it caused a lot of outrage, right? Like it caused
Right.
to for people to question their friendship.
Right.
And now, me personally, I'm just putting myself in this young lady's shoes, right? Dell, I love you to the
Philip.
moon and back, right? If I am in a position, as I, as because I don't want to get beat up by Genesis when I say this, but as your best friend, right?
Right. I
If
got you.
I'm in a position, if I'm in a position, whether it be DJing, radio, what have you, and I'm successful in that position, right? And you tell me, yo, LA, look, man, I'm going through some things like XYZ.
Right.
As your friend, right? As your friend, if I got it, you got it.
I felt that.
Point blank, period. That's just the type. And again, like, I get it. I get it. Some people be like, nah, bro, hey, man, that's on you. No, if we especially if you've been riding with me since day one, right?
Right.
And if I can't give it to you just like off rip, I'll be like, all right, you know what, bro? I may not have it, but this is what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna put you in a position
To make
or
something.
offer you a job to make something happen, right?
Yeah. No
Whether that
respect.
be okay, you know what, Dell, you gonna be my manager. You gonna be my. I'm just saying because you know you a tall dude. You gonna be my bodyguard. Something in light to help you make money so you can get to where you need to be at, right? That is how a friendship is supposed to work. LeBron James, I'm pretty sure there's other celebrities that do this and other figures that do this.
What's his name?
Every single one of his friends have jobs that he knew
Kevin
that he
Hart
grew
did
up
it.
with. Kevin Hart did it. That that he grew up with
What's
in
the
Ohio.
Jewish actor? What's the Jewish actor name again? Adam
Keanu
Sandler.
Reeves, Adam
Adam
Sandler.
Sandler. Come on. He put his whole crew on. Every y'all don't know every movie Adam Sandler do is one of his boys in the movie just so he can get paid too. He could have gave that extra. He could have given that extra role to anybody.
But this is
Oh
my
god.
point. Like, regardless of whether, like I said, whether it's security, whether it's assistant, whatever it is, I'm making sure that my people are good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because one thing I don't want to do, and maybe this is just me speaking, you know, speaking it into existence. I don't want people around me that the three things that I don't want around me is I don't want yes men around me, right?
Right.
Because that's where a lot of public figures and a lot of celebrities fall short. They have a bunch of
Right.
yes men around me or around them. I need somebody that's gonna be like, yo, LA, that's not you. You need to get your shit together, right?
Right. Felt that.
And what better way to have that is to with people that actually know you. You know what I'm saying? That
Facts.
know the struggle that are there to remind me, like, yo, bro, I was with you when you was just on North Shore, going to the corner store, going to the deli just to get some meat with $5 coins in your pocket. Don't talk to me crazy. Like I need that type of those type of people around me,
No.
right?
No facts. Big facts.
And I'm saying all that to say the fact that this young lady had to go through whatever she went through, and then you try to make it look like, oh well, I knew that I had to go through this by myself because God has something better for me. Don't do
No,
that.
but
Don't
my
do
thing
that.
is right.
Because God ain't
What
gonna
she's
make you go through that. God
what
be like,
she's
yo, girl, you need a new friend.
listen. She was trying to prepare her for that because ain't no
Child.
way, ain't no way. If and my thing is, if the only way B Simone could be covered in this is like, oh, I didn't know you was going through all that, but you a bad friend if you didn't know. Then you are even worse friend if you didn't know. Now I've had friends go through hard times and not say nothing to me because they know I will help.
Mhm.
They know I'll help, but when I find out, oh, I let them know. Oh, you mother. Listen, I let them know. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be times where even bring up something between me and my best friend, she was going on her birthday, and I was like, so where you going? She goes, oh, I'm going away. I'm going with a couple friends. I'm like, you didn't ask me. I felt hurt. I even said to her, I was like, yo, you didn't ask me, bro. I was hurt. She was like, I was like, no, like, just did not. Fuck what's going on. This between me and you. You invite whoever you want to invite, cool, but you didn't ask me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I just was like, you still my best. That's still my bestie for life. Don't get me wrong. Still love from the bottom of my heart. But
Facts.
if you don't tell me what's going on, I can't help you in any situation. And the same, I always tell my best friends exactly what's going on because I don't want to. I want y'all to know where I am, how I feel, and how I want things to go. And every conversation I have with you, one of my best friends, my best friend from London, whoever it may be, It all comes down to I'm down now, but I'm gonna be up again soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it'll be times like you need people, everyone, you need anything. I'm like, look, I don't want the handout, cool. But for her to lose her apartment, her car, have to move back in with her mama, and all of that, and you over there on, like, I don't know what she was doing at the time, but I'm just gonna say you over there wilding out making cake. You could have, and you could have shot your best friend 2 grand. But she was, my thing is, she has so many people around her just trying to grab. And she said it in the show. She said it in her podcast, was like, she gave money for people to get divorced. She gave money for lawyers to help with divorces for other people. And she don't even talk to those people now. She don't have no conversation with those people now. She gave 10 grand to somebody just because, and you don't even talk to that person. If I give you 10 grand, you best call me every day. I don't care. I don't care if you, I don't even want it back, but just call me. Let me know how you do this 10K I gave you.
And see but this is what I'm saying. Like when it comes to having yes men around you, right, or having those, because you will get those. And I now with that I get it. Like you gonna get those people that just come around you, or they might come into your circle and they feel like it's okay to ask for certain things, right? Like money for divorces and things. And honestly, look, if you got it, go ahead, right? But at the end of the day, Shekinah is your best friend.
And been your best friend
Now,
for how long?
been your best friend before there was B Simone, before there was Baby Girl, before all that, man. That is your best friend. And you mean to tell me you couldn't slide her something, or you couldn't put her in a position to
Heck, you could have said, don't live at your mama's house, come live at my house. I'm not even home half the time. Stay at my house. I'm touring. I'm off touring. You can.
Let me tell you something, bro. It's making my blood boil again, because like when I saw that, now I'm honestly, with B Simone, like I heard about B Simone a couple of years ago, like back in Vine days when she was doing the Baby Girl.
Facts. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I thought she was funny. I did. I'll give it to her. I thought she was funny. I thought, she was talented in certain ways. And then, and again, this could just be me, but as time went on, it's just something about her that just switched. It's just something about her that just switched, man.
I think it was the fact that after Wildin' Out, it was after Wildin'. She was funny until she got on Wildin' Out. And then when you got on Wildin' Out, you got around real comedians. Like real comedians, and now you're like, and then the voice is now like,
no, that could be it too, but it's also like, how can I put it? It's almost like she let the fame get to her head.
Facts.
If that makes sense. Like,
big facts.
You got comfortable, you got cocky, and it's not to say that, look, I get it. Once you hit a certain level of success, then hey, sometimes you gotta let them know. But when it comes to your best friend, bro, I pray that type of friendship never finds me. Never finds me.
I want the type of friend. I want her friendship though. I don't want B Simone as a friend, but I want the other girl as a friend. Because she'll ride a die. That whole podcast, if y'all had never seen that podcast, please go watch it. Not to promote her shit on our shit, but still go watch it for your own concept.
No, we can promote her shit on her shit, her shit on our shit, so that way, if she wants to try to do a collaboration and debunk this rebuttal, hey, I'm all for it. We can use the platform, sis.
Let's go.
But at the same time, I'm gonna call you on your shit. You need to be a better friend, B Simone.
You need to be a better friend. You need to be humbleized, because
humble yourself.
It don't mean,
hold on, little bitch.
Well, I can't. I was so sad. I didn't have enough money to shop at Bloomingdale's.
Oh,
I had to go to H&M, and the sad part is, like, your friend shopping at Target. Your friend wearing bras from Target, girl.
First of
all, she got money to shop at H&M. You talking about I ain't got enough money to shop? You still H&M money is twice as much as Target and Walmart money, and you can't tell me no one in America has bought a shirt, never bought a shirt from Walmart. Nobody in their mom, bro. Listen,
Half of my
you
shirts
bought a
are from
shirt,
Walmart,
pair
bro.
of pants, a belt, something. You bought something from Walmart before or Target before, right?
Happily.
So you can't sit here and say you
Happily.
didn't have. I didn't have H&M money. Okay, you didn't have H. You had Sheen money. You had Route 21 money or Forever
Fashion
21,
Nova,
whatever it's
baby.
called. You had something money, so you could have been
Nordstrom's
like,
rack, honey.
I ain't got this. Cool, I'm gonna go here. You know, it's top end stores. You don't have to, people. The sad part is top end stores. The same top end jeans you bought $280. My listen, this is burning my soul. You don't understand. My friend, my friend used to go to Armani, literally walk into Armani and shop. I was in Armani with him, and I seen him buy 280 pounds. Now this is British, so I'm gonna.
Mhm.
That's $350 worth of jeans, and bought one pair. And I'm like, bro, why are you wasting all that money on one pair of jeans? You know what he said to me? This is what he said to me. Because I know it's gonna last me a long time. Any type of jeans will last you a long time, no matter how you. It depends if you treat them well. It don't matter about X, Y, and Z. It matters if you treat them well. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I ain't got enough money to shop there. I'm not shopping at Armani because I don't like the Armani swag. I don't like the way it fits on me personally. On me personally. But if someone wants to gift me Armani, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not gonna not take it. I'll take it. But this
Exactly.
man used to wear Armani, Gucci, this and then this and that, and he always had to have. I'm like, bro, you wasted all that money. Your wardrobe worth $5 grand, but you got on 20 pound pair of shoes that don't make no sense. So
Listen, to it's the fact that for me personally, right? For me personally, when it comes to the whole H&M thing, right? Cuz I completely agree. I've never been the type to buy like designer things, right? So you won't catch me in like Armani or Gucci or things like that. That's not my thing. That's never been my thing, right?
facts.
If anything, I'm more of a sports person. You might catch me in like some Adidas, some Nike,
Nike tech suit,
snapback.
whatever.
Yeah, that's the most you might catch me in. All right, but the fact that you were talking about, I couldn't shop at Bloomingdale's. I had to go at H&M. It makes me have to question your blackness. Cause correct me if I'm wrong, right?
And you
Wasn't it
from
a
the hood?
point in time? Wasn't it a point in time that we were boycotting H&M
Oh,
for the BS that they pulled about the with the black boy that had on the hoodie that said
oh yeah,
"Kill
with the
this
monkey
monkey
on
in the
it.
jungle"? Yep,
Yeah. I remember that.
I
I
could have
remember that.
thought we were. I could have thought we were still. I thought we were boycotting because I couldn't tell you the last time. Ever
I think the
since
boycott was
that,
over. I think the boycott was over. It's been over for a while.
not with Latoya Ashley. Not with
But
Latoya Ashley. I couldn't
but
tell you
I'm
the
telling
last time
you,
that I stepped foot in an H&M. But regardless of that, right?
sorry.
You mean to tell
Uh,
me? Listen, I'll be honest. It took me a minute to get here.
listen,
Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova is my best friend. Fashion Nova is my
right,
best friend. Nordstrom's
right.
Rack is my best friend. And even if not if when we get in the position of having a top selling podcast and we be getting sponsorship deals out the ears, hint hint. Even when we get to that level, you won't catch me in a Gucci store. You won't catch me in an Armani store. You damn right I'm still gonna be on Fashion Nova.
Listen,
Why? Because why? Why? This is how. No, I'll say it. This is how white people stay rich. Okay, this is how white people stay
no,
rich.
no, you're right. No,
Because I
and the
can
sad part
guarantee you
is,
that I can have a conversation with a millionaire today, right? And if I have a talk with a millionaire today, I can guarantee you that he's probably gonna be in some slacks, or she is gonna be in some slacks from Target, some shoes from DSW, and a polo shirt from Walmart. And an entire outfit costs less than $100, but their bank account is insane.
Yeah. Now you
Do
and
better.
that's the thing. We gotta realize we gotta do better as that as a people. You know, we always
Do
as
better.
and I'm not just blaming B Simone for this. This is a culture thing. This is a
It
culture
is
effect.
very much so.
We always be like, I need to. The first thing guys want to go, I'm gonna go get a gold chain. I gotta go get my gold link and da 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 da. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I wouldn't be wearing this if wifey didn't buy it for me. If wifey didn't buy it for me, I wouldn't be
You
wearing it.
won't be wearing it.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not breaking the bank. She not break. I definitely know she's not breaking the bank for this. So it is what it is when you look at it. But people,
Nah, I
the
mean,
first thing we
like,
do is go buy gold chains, buy spinners on a car we don't even own yet. You know, like we do them type of things and we try to show off. And she tried to show off on her show, on her little podcast. She tried to show off. Oh, I stopped at Bloomingdale's. Girl, you ain't gonna show off for us. You don't have to show off for us. You not Rachel from Friends shopping at working at Bloomingdale. You don't have to show off for us. We know. We know we this and that's the sad part about old black culture. We know you broke. When you start showing off on purpose, these guys getting these fake diamond chains that like has no just chokers. I'm like, bro, you what are you doing that for? You putting a target on your back for someone else who don't have it, who's gonna rob you for
yep,
it, and then be mad when find
yep,
out
he
it's
will.
fake.
Exactly. Or is rented.
Or it's rented, then you owe them money. Like
Honestly, it's such a crazy thing, man. Like, I would never, like, and don't like, I get it. Like, I'm a tourist, all right. I'm a tourist. I like nice things. I would be lying to you if I said I do not like nice things. I do,
right.
but I know my bounds. I don't live beyond my means. Okay,
Facts.
I don't live beyond my means. Would I love to have a Mercedes? Well, maybe not Mercedes Benz. Well, no, because we have Mercedes in Bermuda. Would I love to have a Mercedes Benz? Yes. Do I need a Mercedes Benz? No. Why? Because I just need a car that's going to get me from point A to point B. Okay.
Now listen, this is. But speaking about cars, I'll drop this little note real quick. If you're gonna get a car you like because you can be driving it for a while. Okay, don't. I understand people. You know, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Don't get it if you ain't got it. Save up until you get it to get the car you want. You don't need a G6. You don't need a G wagon. You don't need a Lamborghini uh SUV.
Murcielago.
You
Yeah.
know, you don't
You don't
need
need
any
all
of
that.
all that. You don't need no Porsche 911. I would love a Porsche 911. That's one of my favorite cars. I would love one.
I
I
would
ain't got
love
the money for it.
I would love a Lamborghini. I would.
I just want the Porsche 911 because it was one of the fastest cars back in the day. That's I would love one of the cars from like the movies. You know what I'm saying? You watch the movie. I
Mm-hmm.
want that car. That car looks nice. So that's me. But I know that car worth 78, 80 grand, 90 grand, 150 grand. I don't need it. I can
Mm-hmm.
buy me a $20,000, $30,000 and trick it out and be happy. You know what I'm saying? Put I
Facts.
could buy a $30,000 car, put 10K in it, and now it's the car I want to my perfection. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I would do instead of buying an $80,000 car just to attract someone who I don't even need to attract. You know, that's my point.
Facts. Listen, that in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, or in conclusion, be Simone really.
If
Sis,
you're
I'm gonna
listening,
need you if you're listening or watching. I'm gonna need you to come up out of the sunken place, because I feel like she's in the sunken place. Now I know we say the sunken place when it comes to certain things, but
right?
for this, you're in the sunken place. All right, so we're
Facts,
gonna need
big
you to
facts.
come up out of there. All right, come up out of there. All right, now we going into these Fall Zone funnies.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I don't know if you know about this. I'm gonna quickly. Did you know? And this is a funny that Will Smith had a he was rapping on like a freestyle on a show or something like that, and
Mm-hmm.
he apparently talked about him slapping Chris Rock in the freestyle.
I saw that.
You saw that? I just want to.
I
I
saw
just
you.
want.
You gonna say something
I
crazy on stage? Expect me on the stage. I was like, and did. Let me tell you something about that.
he brought
Before we
that
get into
back
these
up.
reacts, let me tell you. Before we get into these funnies, I can't even talk properly
Oh
because
man,
you done. I know it was a lot of controversy surrounding that slap,
the
but
slap that
let
heard around
this
the
be
world.
literally, figuratively, and literally. Let this be known, okay? Say what you will about Will, but had that been me, I would have done the same damn thing. You
Listen,
talk crazy about my wife, or you talk crazy about my spouse, whether we are going through whatever we are going through, talk crazy about them, especially when they are going through uh 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 a illness or a because she has alopecia, right?
yeah, this is like a diagnosis.
Hence,
You know,
right. So when she has a certain diagnosis, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I feel like if Jada Pinkett, knock on wood, if she would have been a cancer survivor and she had just gone through chemo, it wouldn't have been a joke. It
no,
wouldn't have been a joke.
of course not. Of course not.
Or if it was a joke, the outrage would have been in support of Will Smith.
My thing is, I
But be,
thought all them jokes you was like they run them past like a couple people. Like, what do you think if I say this? Would it be good? Like, I thought it was like pre talked about type thing.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? And it looked like he was just freestyling them jokes. It looked
mm,
like Chris Rock was just freestyling them jokes, like ha, ha, look at that person how they dress, look at her hairstyle, da, 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 da. And someone answered the question, bro.
no, but and because a lot of people would take it back to the clip and they were like, oh well, Will Smith was laughing. Yes, he was, until he looked over at Jada and you saw her roll her eyes and look in utterly disgust, and that was a oh okay wait, this is not a laughing moment. She's feeling some type of way, and as her husband or as her strange husband, whatever the heck you want to put it into,
Right.
as her husband, the moment, and Del, correct me if I'm wrong, because now in this case I can't really talk on this, but you are a husband, all right?
Yeah.
Let's switch the roles, all right? Let's say someone was talking crazy about your wife,
Right.
and you may thought like it was a joke,
Right.
and you were like, "Oh, okay, that was kind of funny there, dog." But then you turn to your wife and you see your wife visibly upset. As her husband, what are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna be like, oh babe, don't be upset, it's a joke. I'm not gonna be that. No, you have all right to feel your feelings, but I'm gonna react. My thing is, this is the only thing. The only thing is, she did not support the reaction that he gave.
That yeah. Well, Leo again,
You
and
bet.
this is
Listen, as a wife, your job is to support me. You have you have other jobs, yeah, cool. But one of your jobs is to support me. Don't in my stupidness of going up and slapping someone in front of
stupidity.
millions. If
No,
I go up on stage and slap this guy in front of millions and millions and millions of people, trillions, trillions of people. Okay, fuck me, trillions of people. I'm gonna slap this man because I was on live TV. People in Germany was watching. They saw it.
no, I mean, and again, it just goes back to what I was saying. Like, I know their relationship, like it was. It's I don't even know if I want to call it complicated, but it's it's them. We'll just put
Yeah,
it at that.
very true.
right?
Yeah.
But I completely agree. I completely, because I can tell you the same thing. If somebody was to talk crazy about Alvina, and I look over at Alvina and I see that she's pissed off, you damn right I'm gonna react.
I will tell you.
Now, I
I'll tell
mean,
you.
even though, okay, hey man, even though I'm not a guy, all right, I'm not a guy, and I'm not as tall as Will Smith, all right. In fact, I'm as tall as Kevin Hart. So, hey, I might not slap him. I might just go straight for the kneecaps. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna react
Man.
because that is my wife,
Yep.
especially come Monday. Pause. That is my wife.
Listen, I'll tell you a story, right? This was long ago. Me and my girlfriend were on the bus, and we're arguing with each other. We're going back and forth, and we're like, and you know when you're in a young relationship, you don't care about nobody else, because most times people will be in a relationship and be like, "Shh, we're on the bus. Keep quiet. Don't argue in the bus. We don't want to cause attention to ourselves." Back then, we didn't care. Like we had a, it was no cameras. People didn't. Oh, you see them arguing? Look, I'm gonna post it. It was none of that. So when I tell you we was arguing on the bus, and this guy jumped into our argument, and when I tell you we both looked at it and tag teamed his dump,
As it should be.
as we stopped arguing.
Like
He tagged him. Hey, can you both shut this up? We looked at him like, what? Hey, who told you to talk to my girlfriend that way? And then he was like, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. Who told you to? And we just dogged him, right? It was the funniest thing. We got off the bus. We held hands and went to the restaurant like nothing happened.
But that's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be. Give me the support. Give me the support. If I start wilding out, wild out with me. Don't sit in the back and wild out with me.
It goes. It's almost like, you know what is crazy. It even, and this is, I know we're talking about relationships, like, romantic relationship, but it also goes with like friend relationships or siblings, right?
Right.
Like it's almost like, oh, I can talk crazy about them, but you can't. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Because I feel it's the same way. Like when it comes to me, like yo, me and you could argue as friends. We could argue, and I'm talking about going at it, right? But the moment that someone chimes in and disrespects either one of us, I'll be like, no, you can't talk to him crazy. Only I can do that. And then we just, like you said, just go back and forth, right?
I've done that so many times, bro, with my peoples, bro. So many times I've called people, hey, don't do that. Hey, don't you dare do that.
Like no, I know we arguing, but hold on. Like don't be talking to
Hold on, let me talk to you for a second.
Let me talk to you. Like, who are you talking to?
That's the funniest thing, I swear, bro. That's the funniest thing.
But like, but weren't you two just arguing? Like, no, nigga,
don't you worry.
You.
Listen,
don't worry about us.
Over there. I'm not talking to you.
We're talking to you.
Oh man, I've got tears in my eyes. I got tears. I swear.
Oh man, all right, let's get to these funnies. I know we went over our time. All right, let's start with this. I don't know what millennial needs to hear this, but throw away the box your phone came in. You don't need it. You will never need it. First of all, shut up.
Listen.
Shut up.
Bro,
because don't judge. Why are you judging me?
I got the box my watch came in. I don't even need the watch. I don't have the watch no more, but I still got the box. Don't show the phone.
Don't you judge me. Don't you judge me. The fuck?
I didn't tell you to bring it out. Hey, what are you using it? Wait. What are you using it for?
I don't know. It just sits behind my computer. I don't know.
Is it like you're holding the wires or something in there or something?
No. Bro, my phone is like, I want to say my phone's like 2 years old. I think maybe.
You still got the box right next to you. Just. Oh, that's funny.
Shut up! Don't you judge me. Yes, I do need it. All right, I feel attacked.
Oh, woo. That is comedy.
I feel attacked.
That is comedy.
My God.
I did not expect that from you. All right.
I was standing in line at McDonald's yesterday, and just as I got to the counter, my boyfriend kissed me and then loudly said, "You're the best sister ever," and walked away. And the girl in McDonald's looked at me in disgust, and I never wanted to die so much in my life. Yo,
Hey,
yo,
your boyfriend's a prankster. Our boyfriend's a prankster.
yo.
Hey, could you imagine I do that to my wife, bro? Could you just imagine?
I listen. I know. Hey, I know your wife is gonna watch this.
Oh yeah.
Wifey, you have my permission to beat his ass if he ever does this. Because why?
I might
That's like
slide
me
in there
doing that to
somewhere.
if I do that to Elvina would kill me.
Just
You
do it.
might have to.
You should know. You should do it when she's at the bar, right? At the bar, just mm, you're the best sister ever. And walk off. Everyone be like, "Yo, what?"
Hey yo, that would definitely be an ayo moment.
Wouldn't even make it out the doorway before I started dying.
Elvina would kill me. Okay, Elvina would kill me. No word of lie. Oh man, Twitter ain't really a safe spot for nobody. I remember some girl
Facts.
killed herself by jumping in front of a train after someone leaked a video of the football team taking turns on her. Then somebody quoted the tweet, "Live by the train, die by the train." Yo,
That's
that
dark.
is crazy. That's
This
crazy.
is why the internet's not for everybody. Do not put your personal information out there on the internet like that because it'd be somebody who just really don't know you and who really just don't care and be dropping a bomb like that. But like, meh, like I couldn't, I can't
Bro,
do
when
that
I say
personally.
that is so dark,
I can't do
because
that personally.
what?
Nah,
Oh my god. But you want to know what's
dark humor
crazy?
edition, dark humor edition.
Dark, very dark humor. Like,
Ooh,
I feel like this. I might get judged when I say this, but understand when I was living in New York, things like this, like people jumping in front of trains or jumping off of bridges, that was unfortunately it was the norm, right? And I think it got to the point with me that I just became so desensitized to it. Like
oh yeah,
I remember I was on the train. I think I was going home. I was just coming from class, and I was on the train, the E train, and I was going home, and it had to. It was halted for a minute. Um, and the guy came over the operator came over over the intercom. It was like, unfortunately, someone jumped in front of the train. We have to be diverted. Blah blah blah. And dog, I just remember thinking to myself, meh, like literally, like that, because it
hey,
becomes like it became just the norm. Like it was like,
yeah, facts.
but still, man, that's crazy.
That's a crazy bar
That's
for someone to be
crazy.
posting that. Like,
Twitter is
I
just.
couldn't read that on because it was a news story. You
Mhm.
know, it was definitely a news story, and then someone commenting on a new underneath the news story. That comment, diabolical.
That was wild. That was back in 2017,
You a villain
2018.
for real life for that. I'm telling you, a
That,
villain for real life for
bro,
that.
real life villain, real life villain, man. All right, my parents are taking the news of my career change well. A hand model for bourbon? Are you insane? It's 100k. It's $100,000 a year. I would like to apologize for my earlier.
Listen, if my child came to me and was like, Dad, I'm a model for I got paid for you to go to university and college and all this, and you just came to me like, yeah, I'll make 100 grand a year modeling for bourbon, and they give me free bourbon or something because sometimes they be just like, oh, you can take it with you, like type thing. They be giving you free bourbon, and yeah, I make 100K a year though.
Cause hold
I
on,
like to apologize for my earlier comments. you one of my goodest. I loved you so much when you was a baby.
I love you so much, son. I love you so much, baby.
So
Let me
much,
see.
baby.
What is $100,000 a month? I mean, a year. 100.
That's good money. That's really good money.
That is good money. Divided by 12 months. Gee!
How much was it?
Yeah. $83,333 a month.
You said $83,000 a month.
$83,033. $83,333 a month. On average. On average.
I don't think you're doing that right, bro.
I'm pretty sure.
What did you did 100K a year? 100K divided by 12?
Yeah. Wait. What did I do? Did I do 1,000? Wait. Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, divide that by 12.
Right. Divide by 12. Oh, my bad. My bad. I definitely did a million. My bad.
Okay, hold on. Wait, what?
All right, so that's what it is. It's eight.
So eight grand a month.
About $8,000 a month.
Eight and a half grand a month.
Still,
that's still good.
Still,
because think about it. Like most houses in the U.S., you can get a decent house and pay rent $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month. You still got $5K to play with. Your bills are covered on your bills are less than a K or two. You still got
Bourbon,
$3K to play with.
I have nice hands.
Hook a brother up.
I got tattoos if you need like a rugged look as well. I got nice hands.
Got the nice
fingernails
hands.
not so much, but it. Hey man, like I'm trying to tell you, hey, listen, like don't judge me, but I'm low key thinking about telling wifey to be like a foot model because she got some pretty feet. She got some pretty feet, man.
All right, I was actually having this conversation with my bestie. It was yesterday or day before yesterday. We was actually having this conversation.
She got some pretty feet, man.
I didn't know guys do it.
Hey man, get it how you live it.
I didn't know guys do it. I was like, guys are actually selling day feet pics. They was like, yeah, you can do it. I'm like, let me go get a pedicure. I'll be back.
Right? Like, stop playing with
me. Let me go get a pedicure. I ain't gonna get no finish or no clear finish. You just go clean them up, make them look good. Come back.
Stop playing with me.
All right, y'all.
Man, but all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. Don't forget to log on to our official website, nofilezonepodcast.com. Become a member. And whether you're whichever tier you decide to join. All right. And you can catch all of the happenings there on our official website. So make sure you log on and join the community today. We will see y'all next week. All right. Y'all be breezy.